So for this new drip, what do we need the template to be like? I think if we use it patterned on one of the previous emails that has the logo at the top and then the phone number and email, and then probably a text block, a picture block, a text block, and then a button. And then at the bottom, having it be that update your preferences. Maybe also, maybe we can, I don't know. The other thing I'm wondering about is whether we always have at the bottom that, do you want to check and see if you have a gift coming? I guess if we put it in there, we could always take it out if we end up feeling like we don't want to put it in there every time. I'm going to pause this. So, and I guess if there's anything else you can think of, we could put the inspired card messages download there at the bottom. Maybe we could even title the bottom helpful links and put them all together in one kind of text block instead of having them be separate things. So it just, and maybe even having them bulleted at the bottom that these are helpful links. And I'm realizing the inspired card messages name is not very transformation oriented. So I might be thinking about a new name for how to do that. But if you want to create that template and let me know, and then I can look at it and then do a little work on the stories. And I will say that over the end of the week, I would love to have the flower class page template.
All right.
At least the notes that I made put in, and then we can, and then the other thing with the flower class template is double checking it with the page that's currently showing, that's all craziness, not as pretty. And yeah. And I just realized we're not recording that because we stopped talking about the membership thing in the template. Okay. Oh yeah, we are recording.
We're
okay,
recording,
good.
yeah.
Okay, good. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I can't keep track. So on that flower class page, the other thought that I had is, since you have some, like the blog post about Kiss Me Kate, and you know, we have these fun pictures for Pam Godsoul and all that, that in the, like in the Pam Godsoul one, when we retitle it the way that I gave you notes already and add more text, we could have
The button link.
well, we could do the button link to the images, and we could maybe test it and do it one way for a while and then do it the other way.
Yeah,
but also you can create a text link in that box. It has the tools to do that. So we could have the text, you know, have a text link and have a box link, and have one of them be 2 more pictures, you know, see the experience or something like that.
So like, so
and
it's
the other link could be
tied to the Google Photos.
Yeah, I guess for now. Yeah. Maybe even calling it, see how much fun everybody had, you know, at one of our past clients events, you know, something like that. And then the other one would be interested in hosting one yourself, schedule a call with Karin. You know, so one of them would be looking to the past and one would be, hey, I want to do that. And what
In
do
the
I
future,
do to take action to do it? And I think if we do that in each of those, the personal one, the business one, Pam's, the collaboration one, Kiss Me Kate, and we have a past link and we have a, hey, I want to do that link, then yeah, then that would be good. So, okay. In the meantime, with what little brain I have today, I'm going to see if I can figure out that's active in any campaign tag. And then also I can probably take what I just, you know, it's so funny. Sometimes when I'm this tired, it really takes talking to someone rather than just being in my own head. Because I realized I did get some helpful stuff written. So maybe I'll start to write out implementing that and for the website and for the emails. So that once we get the template done, we can just go. The other thing I wanted to update you on is those videos that I did that were in the messaging map.
Oh, I haven't checked those.
No, it wasn't. So there's two documents that kind of relate to each other, but are different. And that one is the
oh, can you
solution.
share screen for me?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's all right.
I can't even remember that anymore. Okay, share screen. Here we go. So there are two documents that have to do with each other, but are different. And we probably should link them, put the links. So this problem, solution, content planning. We should probably maybe that one and the romance messaging map. So the messaging map is the overview of what's the problem they're experiencing, how is their relationship now, and how is it going to be transformed by being part of the membership? And we want to build that out. The problem solution content planning calendar was suggested as a way to get a month of content where you, I mentioned the messaging map here. We probably should put the link to it here. And then here we should put the link to problem solution. Here. So my thought is, this is kind of our collection point of the starting place or the impetus, the ideas, the big picture. We can have the testimonials, we can have the story starting points. What did I do here? Oh, this was a phrase that someone used. I want that save the romance membership.
Yeah.
And these were kind of general sentences that other people shared. And I was just brain dumping some more stuff. I could have put it on this first one as well. I also have brain dumped some more other ideas. Like, how does a healthy romantic relationship support you in bringing your best in your work life? And then there's other notes of what people gave us here. So just kind of collecting all this. It's not very organized, especially this bottom part. So we might think about that. But then the idea is that for the messaging, for the drip emails, we would pick one of these lines where we have a problem. And then we have 4 solutions, and we talk about each of those 4 solutions in 4 different emails. And I kind of ordered them in order. Oh, this is the one where I was going to tell you. How do I know what's in season? this really, the videos that I did about this, that I talk about here, this 5 videos that I already did, are not
Mhm.
client centric. They're more about, hey, let me share the inside of the floral industry. So they don't really answer the problem.
Yeah.
So I think we'll use them eventually. These were my options, but I don't know. These are kind of on hold, and that's why there's a 0 there. Unfortunately, these D, E, and F are a little more kind of more client centric, but anyway. And I was reminded that I'm learning a new skill in being client centric in our communication, in telling stories. And when I was reminded of when you start making pancakes, I don't know if you guys even eat, do you eat pancakes?
Yeah. For
When you start
breakfast.
making pancakes, they don't look very pretty. And do you
Mhm.
stop making pancakes? No, you just keep going, and you know. So the other thing that you could do is ignoring these numbers on the right, except for the 0, 1. I want to step back away from that. Is if you wanted to look down this list of what the problems are that we want to address, and then say, which one of these is most inspiring to you, Gabe, working on them, that you feel like you could write stories about solutions. You could look at the solutions that I have, but if you want to maybe, change the color on the column A on a couple of them and make them, pick your color and then just let me know,
Uh-huh.
bright yellow or
All
whatever,
right.
and say, okay, these are the 2 that are most, I think we should start with, or maybe these are the 3, or maybe pick 3 or 4 to start with
Mhm.
that you resonate with, and then I can interact with that too, and then we can this one to me felt easy, but I'd like you to look at it and see. So
Mhm.
then what we would do is write the emails for these, for whichever topic, for these 4. We would go ahead into this campaign. And so, and then put timers here. So we'd have, if we think, once we get 3 or 4 emails ready to go in the
We're gonna
templates,
start. Yeah. All right.
then we can start. I'd like to do that this week so we can at least get out something this week.
Mhm.
And then we for sure want to get the emails out. If we can do it as a blog, great. If we can't, and getting the email out is all we can do. So then we would have that timer be, either 3 days, if 2 per week, or maybe 7 days, if 1 per week. So that whenever we drip somebody into this, then, and then we'd have another. Now, the other thing that I'm actually wondering about is whether we want to do the HTML pretty emails or whether we want to just do quick text-based emails. And if we do that, we might even experiment with this legacy email, which is text-based. Or there also is this one where you can do the text-based template instead of
Oh,
pictures.
we did an experiment to see which kind of email gets the most engagement. If you remember, if the picture
Oh
based, the
yeah, what
text
did we
based.
discover about that?
Yeah. So if we can look back at that just to
Yeah,
you
let's
know.
learn.
Mhm.
So maybe the first step would be looking back at that, doing
Mhm.
some writing, here. And then deciding first before creating a pretty template.
Mhm.
Maybe we just focus on this one as text-based, and maybe we try both this and this as an experiment to see, does one of these get opened more than another? Of course, it will be a different content, so we might want to make a similar oh, come on. Out. Okay. And then the other thing we'll think about is this content, some of this writing that we're doing, how can we, or maybe even once, getting a simple text-based email out, are there things that we can pull from what we're writing in the emails from here or from here for the general email list and for the business email list, so that we're not forgetting those? But we could take it and tweak it instead of having to create something totally new. So anyway, that's probably super confusing. I am so sorry.
It's all right. I'm just gonna review the videos.
Yeah, okay. Well, let